Hello everyone, hopefully you're having a great day today. Merciless Vaughn here, back with another Bleach and Brave Souls video. And this one we're going to talk about if you should summon or skip the mid-month banner for May. So hopefully you enjoy. If you do, leave a like. If you're new to the channel or you have been here for a while, please consider subscribing and help me get to 550 subscribers. Now with all that said, let us go ahead and get started. So should you skip this banner? Short answer, yes. Long answer, yes, you should skip this banner. Because honestly, it's not that good in my opinion. This is one of the worst banners we've probably gotten in a very long time. This banner will be available in less than 24 hours. So yeah, let's just go over the two new characters a bit more in detail and go over the featured units. So the Kun here, he's just basically a farming unit. As you can see here, he has the coin drop and crystal drop skills here. He also is going to be increasing movement speed for the team and the party. He's a melee strong attack unit. That's technique in the hollow killer. Innate skills, he does recover stamina between stages, which is pretty good. He doesn't have any status elements because you can tell because he has damage to enemies not affected by element 100% here. He also has frenzy +1, which is horrible. No unit like in this day and age should be getting frenzy +1. Like it should be frenzy +2 at base, honestly, but this is a mid-month unit. This is pretty much kind of what I've expected. But for a long time, the mid-month units have been very, very good. Now the other unit is just another farming unit. Technique, link slot potions, and technique droplet drop increase skills here. Not even super pots though, so just regular potions. So I mean, this is a unit that you can use for the current epic raid because it is Kenpachi right now, and Kenpachi is a Soul Reaper affiliation unit, so there is that as well. Yeah, I mean, she's going to be buffing the power attribute strong attack damage and also increasing their movement speed, or excuse me, not movement speed, special move damage by 30%, so there is that. She does have frenzy +2, which is good. Frenzy +2 should be the base nowadays. That's pretty much it really. You can live without these units honestly, and it's only a 2-character mid-month banner anyway, so yeah. The banner itself is kind of weird because this is the first time that I've seen a 21 step up banner. Let's see here, at steps 3, 6, 13 and 16 you are guaranteed 1 5-star character. At steps 10 and 20 you are guaranteed to get the choose a new character's summons ticket. But overall, even though you get the guaranteed choose a new character ticket at step 10, that's just way too many hours to be spending on this banner. That's not very good here. So yeah, we can take a real quick look at the feature list right here. Now I will say this before we actually do that, there are a couple of units in here that aren't on the premium pool, which is this Shunshui here and this Momo. This Momo, she's a seasonal unit, and this Shunshui, he's kind of like a special 9th anniversary countdown summons unit. So I don't think he's going to be in the premium pool either, but everybody else is. Alright, so for the first featured unit, he is a mine unit with the hollow killer, soul trade damage inflicted at full stem 35%. Range unit with drained on all of his attacks. Innate skill, sprinter, havoc, full stamina only, increase strong attack damage. Berserker 40%, devastation 50%, reduce strong attack cooldown 12%. Increase coin and crystal and jewel drop, coin being 70%, crystal and jewel drop being 75%. Increase super heart link slot potions +10, which is great, and regular increase heart link slot potions +5. Frenzy +2, increase that settlement chance against heart attribute enemies, guard break plus hit enemies. So yeah, even this is probably a better farming unit because here you have the super link slot potions +10 even, so that's good. Up next we have this Retsu, who is a heart Quincy killer unit with a soul trade of normal attack damage +30%. Range unit, no status elements, has a heal on her SA2. Innate skill, sprinter, weaken resistance, guard break. Bruiser, 80%, pretty high. Team/party increase, Soul Reaper normal attack damage 20%. Flurry +1, +2 in guild quest, half stamina only, decreased damage taken 50%. Long reach, increased range damage 10%, 30 in guild quest. Poise, healer, medic, increased kill effect 30%, and 50 in guild quest. So really this is kind of I guess a somewhat usable nat unit for the range Quincy weekend guild quest. Alright, so the Parasol shooting sword here, he is a mind unit with the Squad 0 killer, soul trait, normal attack damage inflicted at full stand 40%. Melee unit, drain on all of his attacks except his SA2, he has a boost on there. Innate skill, sprinter, guard break, paralysis resistance. Bruiser, 40%, flurry +1, +2 in guild quest. Long reach, 20%, increased melee damage, 30 in guild quest. Enhancer, poise, start barrier +10, booster, increased killer effect, 30 in guild quest. So a pretty good guild quest unit for the melee squad 0 week. So this Iron Nero is a speed Quincy killer unit with a soul trait of super, power links on potions +5. Pretty good, you can just kind of throw this unit on any speed character. Melee unit, last rate on all of his attacks. Innate skill, sprinter, havoc, guard break. Berserker, 60%, devastation 40%. Reduce strong attack cooldown 12%. Increase super link slot potions +10, 5 in his skills and 5 being in a soul trait, so it's added on here, that's why it's 10. Increase power link slot potions +5, frenzy +1, not very good. Increase status summon chance against power attribute enemies, team/party, increase speed attribute or ranker damage the status of affected enemies 40%, damage last rate enemies 60%. So another pretty good farmer unit. The only bad thing is that he has frenzy +1 when units nowadays should be getting frenzy +2, even if they are mid-month units in my opinion. Alright, so the Shue is another speed Quincy killer unit, soul trait, power link slot potions +5. Melee unit, no status elements on any of his attacks. Innate skills, sprinter, guard break, last ditch survival. The rest of his skills, berserker and devastation, both at 60%, reduce strong attack cooldown 12%, increase coin drop 70%, increase crystal jewel drop 50%. Increase power link slot potions, yeah, +10 there. Increase power drop will drop 30%, frenzy +1. Increase damage to enemies not affected by ailment 100%. Overall, just another farm unit that you can use just to farm coins, and probably a unit you can use in epic raids. So this Ikaku here, he is a Heart Squad 0 killer unit with a normal attack damage of 30% as his soul traits. Ranged unit, no status elements on his attack, debuff on his SA2. Innate skills, sprinter, freeze resistance, guard break. Bruiser, 70%, team/party, increased Soul Reaper, normal attack damage 20%. Half summon only, increased normal attack damage 50%. Decreased damage taken 50%. Diminisher, flurry +1, increased range damage 10%, 30 in guild quest. Poise, increased killer effect 30%, 50 in guild quest. So a guild quest unit that you can use, but he only has flurry +1, so yeah. Alright, so the next feature unit we have is going to be a power Sternritter killer unit with a soul trait of strong attack damage inflicted at full stam 40% here. Range unit, weakening on all of his status effects except his SA2. There's a barrier on there. Innate skills, sprinter, havoc, full stamina only, reduce strong attack cooldown 6%. Berserker 40%, reduce strong attack cooldown 12%. Weaken resistance, frenzy +1, defibrillator +5 seconds. Team/party, increase power attribute, soul reaper damage to status summon affected enemies 40%, damage to weaken enemies 40%, most barrier +2, and guard break. Yeah, nothing too crazy of a unit really. Alright, next, Soifon Technique, human killer unit, soul trait, strong attack, recharge time -14%. Melee unit, paralysis on all of her attacks, a status element trap on her SA3, and a chance to insta-kill on her soul bomb. Innate skill, sprinter, paralysis resistance, full stamina only, reduce strong attack cooldown 6%. Team/party technique, attribute character, strong attack damage 20%, berserker 60%, devastation 40%. Reduce strong attack cooldown 14%, full stamina only, increase strong attack damage 40%. Frenzy +1, defibrillator +5 seconds. Team/party, increase technique, attribute, soul reaper damage status summon affected enemies 40%. Damage to paralyzed enemies 40%, and guard break. Honestly, not bad. Probably one of the better units in this banner if I had to say so myself. Alright, next up here we have the seasonal unit Momo. She won't be in the premium pool. A heart unit, a Sternritter killer, soul trait damage inflicted at full stam 30%. Melee unit, no status elements on any of her attacks. SA2 is a heal and has a barrier on it. Innate skills, sprinter, medic, read all affiliation dodges. The rest of her skills, team/party, increase heart attribute, character, strong attack damage 20%, devastation 40%, reduce strong attack cooldown 12%, increase mind link slot potions +10, increase mind drop will drop 30%, frenzy +1, Increase damage to enemies not affected by an element 100%, multi-barrier +2, and guard break. Yeah, one of the better units that's in this banner. The only bad thing I have to say is that this unit is only at Frenzy +1 and not +2. So yeah, not bad, honestly. Alright, so last but not least, technique unit with the Aura Ranker Killer. Soul trait damage taken -20%. Range unit, weakening on all of his attacks. Innate skills, Sprinter, Poise, Freeze, Resistance. The rest of his skills, Bruiser 50%, Berserker 60%. Damage taken -20%. Team/party, increased technique attribute or ranker, normal attack damage 20%, long reach 20%. Flurry, Defibrillator +5 seconds, increased range damage 10%, 30 on Guild Quest, damage to weaken enemies 40%, increased killer effect 30%, 50 in Guild Quest. So it's just another Guild Quest unit that you can use for a ranged or ranker weak. And that's pretty much it for all the featured units. Alright, so yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. I've talked about the 2 new units and even went into detail about the featured list. There's only like really maybe 2 to 3 good units in this banner, probably including the new units themselves. Well, 4 really, honestly, but other than that, yeah, this is the easiest skip. And I think it's good that we got a banner like this because, I mean, all the banners that we've gotten recently since the beginning of the year honestly have kind of been like really good and probably want to make you want to summon on them. So having a bad banner here and just being able to skip it, you can save your orbs for the anniversary. And yeah, that's going to be it for this one. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Thank you for watching. And as usual, until next time.